the man was characterized as lechem min hashamayim, bread from the heavens. One of the implications of this is that the Yidden didn't have to do any work in order to receive their bread, in order to receive their man. Hashem did everything. They didn't have to toil, they didn't have to plow the ground or do any of the other work which is usually necessary to get bread. The question is then asked, why did Hashem set it up that the Yidden had to do some effort in order to get their bread? Either pick it up from in front of their door, or go a little further out, or go even a little further out, depending on what level they were, a tzaddik or a benini or lower. Seemingly, if the whole point of the lechem min hashamayim is that it's totally from Hashem, and there's no way for a person to think that he had anything to do with it, so then the Yidden shouldn't have to do any effort in reference to receiving their man. But there's a very deep lesson over here. And that is that if the Yidden had to do no effort at all, they had to do nothing, no toiling in order to receive their man, then they can make a calculation that in the Midbar, everything was from Hashem. But when they went into Eretz Yisrael, and they had to start working for their bread, they had to start toiling, it's a totally different situation, and it's not really so dependent on Hashem anymore, it's dependent partially on Hashem and partially on the person. But now that Hashem made that, even in the Midbar, where it was clear that it was from Hashem, the Yidden had to put in a hand, they had to put in some effort, so they can apply this concept to Eretz Yisrael as well. That really, all of the livelihood is from Hashem. Only the difference is that now they have to put in a little more effort than they did in the Midbar. In the Midbar, it was for sure from Hashem, and Hashem told them to put in a little effort to receive their bread. Now in Eretz Yisrael, it's still essentially only from Hashem. Hashem is only telling the Yidden to put in a little more effort than they did before.